Once upon a time, in a small town, lived a curious boy named Max. Max loved to tinker with things, always wondering how they worked. One sunny afternoon, while exploring the attic with his faithful dog, Spot, Max stumbled upon an old, dusty book titled Famous Inventors and Their Incredible Inventions. Max opened the book to a page about Thomas Edison. Wow, Edison invented the light bulb. Imagine living in a world without lights, Max said to Spot, who wagged his tail in agreement. Max flipped to another page and saw Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor of the telephone. Without Bell, we wouldn't be able to call Grandma and Grandpa, Max exclaimed excitedly. Inspired by the stories of these great inventors, Max decided he wanted to create something too. He thought and finally came up with an idea. Spot, what if we make a machine that helps Mom in the kitchen? Max asked. Spot barked as if he understood. Max gathered some old gears, springs, and screws he had collected. He worked tirelessly, hammering and twisting, with Spot watching intently. By evening, Max had created a funny-looking contraption with arms and legs that he called the Helper Bot. The next morning, Max couldn't wait to show Mom. Mom, look what I made, he announced proudly. He demonstrated how Helper Bot could mix batter, fetch ingredients from the fridge, and even clean the dishes. Mom was amazed. Max, this is wonderful. You're just like the inventors in your book. With a twinkle in his eye, Max realized that inventions were not just things from the past. They were creations made by curious minds like his own. He decided to take his Helper Bot to school for show and tell. In class, Max explained how he was inspired by Edison and Bell. His classmates were fascinated, and even the teacher was impressed. Max, how does Helper Bot work? One student asked. Max explained in simple terms how the gears turned and the springs moved the arms. It's like a puzzle, he said. Each piece has to fit just right. After school, many of Max's friends wanted to start their own inventions. They formed an inventors club and met every week to share ideas and build things together. Some made new toys, while others created gadgets to help their families. Max learned that inventions could change the world, and sometimes they started with just a tiny spark of curiosity. He knew that someday, any one of them could be the next great inventor, making life a little better for everyone. And it all began in a small attic with a dusty old book and a boy who dared to dream.